So good morning, deeper singing moon women. I am in the sacred house, house of the sacred, little house of the sacred, where I've been all weekend on a beautiful journeying experience called Moon Waters with Tegwin Heidman and a beautiful group of women. And Tegwin has given me permission to do this reading from inside the house where we've been having our sweat lodge. Beautiful, beautiful house. I just want to show you a little bit. And I am naked here. I'm supposed to be naked doing this reading, so I'm going to try not to flash myself at all. But so I've put, I'm going to show you a bit actually first. So that was the fire where all the rocks, all the stones are, grandfather and grandmother stones, and through the door, the main door, out onto the altar, the star altar. Immensely powerful, deep work happened here. So I'm doing it from this place, and I've put a picture out. The lighting might not be so great, but I'm sure you'll appreciate it's a bit tricky to get the lighting perfect. So I'll start with the first card. I'm not going to show you each one, I'll just go into it. So the first card is the Hunter of Mysteries. So this card's speaking to me about your arrows. What arrows have you been shooting out? Where they're flying to and what you're aiming for. It feels strong. That there's a lot of deep-rooted energy for you at the moment. And so really using that place to harness that power and sink into where it is you're aiming for, what it is you really want or desire, and what you're reaching for, what you're shooting for. And this card feels really connected to stone. So this card is telling me that, or inviting you to go and find a special stone. There may be a stone you're already working with, or there may be a stone that you find in the next few days that has something for you. Spend some time with that stone, sleep with that stone, ask questions of that stone, and that stone is going to help you to guide you in working with what you're seeking, what you're really going for. It's having some clarity around that. So use stone to help you with that, and to get some clear purpose behind those arrows you're shooting out. So that's the first card. And I've only got 12 minutes available on my phone, so each card is going to be read, and there's 3 cards and there's an extra one as well. So I'm going to move on to the second card now for timing wise. So that's the first card, Hunter of Mysteries. I did forget to say, because I'm in such a different place than normal, that I'm using the Shaman Oracle cards, and our extra card is from the Weaver's Oracle pack of Carolyn Hilliers. So yeah, I've just come off doing like 3 sweat lodges in 2 days, 3 days. Yeah, and in the perfect place to meet you and give this reading. I know, but I may be a bit different. Yeah, a bit different. Second card. Wow. Shaman of Courage. Ooh, so if you pick this card, this is a card telling you to plunge, dive, go deep in. There's a lot there for you right now for where you are on this part of your journey. And in being able to do that, being able to jump into those depths, it's going to bring you way more light as well. So it can be a really scary thing to do, to jump into the challenge and the darkness. But having just come out of being in the darkness in this beautiful, I'll show you it again, this beautiful, there's the ceiling of this lodge, and there's the fire. I don't know if you can see it that well. The fire of the lodge and the stones, and then the door going outwards. And you know, we spend time in the darkness, in the womb of the earth, in this sweat lodge. And I'm inviting you to really step into whatever you find for you brings you into your deepest place. To step into the shadow. You can see there's a lot of shadow there. And you're going to be helped on that. You're going to really be supported and loved and nourished. There are going to be those that hold you, whether that's actually your friends and your family, or whether it's your spirits and your spirit connection. But it's now time to do that for you. So those of you who got card number 2, time to step over, time to step into a different place, and do that with a great deal of courage. So this card is saying do it, but also that you have everything you need and you have the courage to do it. So it's really just a reminder of who you are and what you can do, and also not only reminding you what you can do, but reminding you what holds you when you're doing it. So jump in, go for it. You have everything you need. We're never, I've had this reminder this weekend, but we never think we're ready, but we're ready, and you're ready. So please, be guided by this card. Be guided by the courage that it's giving you. Be guided by the reminder of all that's there to be with you while you're taking those steps, stepping over that threshold, diving deep. And there's so much there for you to gain, so much richness and connection with the light through diving into the deep. And the top of the card really shows you that. You can see, can't you? Ah, what amazing card. So that's card number 2, card number 3. Wow. Ooh, look at that. Hunter of Gifts. So for me, this card is speaking about the fire that was in the sweat lodge this weekend, and the fire that we have within us, in our womb, in our sex, in our creative bellies, in our anger, in our rage. And this card is telling me what a gift it is, what a gift we have in the fire that we hold. And so for you who's chosen this card, you may be feeling a great deal of challenge with the fire that you're experiencing at present. So it may be that you're in a place of anger and fury and rage. And that's a hard place and a beautiful place. And this card is offering a message about what a gift it is, a true gift, to be feeling those things, and how those things speak to us of boundaries crossed, of our truth, of what we need to do next, of what we want, of what keeps us safe, of peace and war and battle, and gives us such clear direction. So if you've chosen card number 3, I want to invite you to really sit with the fire that you're encountering at the moment, and to talk to it, and to invite the fire to show you its gift, because it's there. You just need to unwrap it. So that's card number 3. Oh. And last card for all of us. Oh, wow. So this is Moon. And she has the most beautiful eyes. Look at her eyes. Oh, wow. Okay, so she's speaking to me of our hearts and how much we hold as women and how much we can honour ourselves through connecting with what's going on for us really in our hearts, in the depths of our hearts, and how we can treat each moment with kindness and tenderness when we remember, and how much honouring there is of others towards us. And especially by man, actually. It feels important to say that. And many of us, many of my sisters, me, we've had so much experience of masculine being other than. But what I've been reminded of this weekend is how the divine masculine is there to protect the feminine. And when we're in balance, that's exactly what's happening. And actually that's great wounding of the masculine as well as the feminine. And this card is really speaking of that. So my time is running out on my battery, so I'm sorry I've had to cut it short. Thank you so much. It's been a true honour to do the reading as always. And I'm sending you all love and hope that you've gained something, from the card reading today. I'll end with some of the fire. Well, some of the rocks from the fire.